It is June the 6th, 2021. I'm Andy, and this is the Minorcan Mullet Report from the Golden Ray Rec Site in the St. Simons Sound. And we got out today and didn't see any cutting going on. And we're out there early today. This was before noon today, and the chains were slack. Might have been a maintenance period. We're not really sure. But we took a ride by just to take a quick spin, kind of see what was happening out at the site. Now we're expecting some winds to pick up, possibly see a small craft advisory come up today, as it looks like we may have a good southerly breeze kick up across the sound. And that said, we certainly hope the conditions are tolerable for the guys that are out on the site, and in particular those guys that are working out in the small boats out on the site. One thing we did get a look at today is we kind of zoom in here at the top of the boat. You can really see some of that rippling as a result of that fire that occurred back on May the 14th. Not sure how that's going to affect operations going forward, but it's definitely I'm sure an area of concern for those folks that are out evaluating and those working on the site as well. Certainly, I'm sure is going to be addressed, but again, an area of concern, and we'll just kind of leave it like that for right now. Now, I'm not really sure what happened here, why cutting had stopped. It looked like they were making pretty good progress. Unified Command did send out an email blast, and they showed some of the progress of what's going on. They had a couple pictures in there of some oiling that occurred up in the marsh, and it looks like they're continuing to see some of the oil debris that escaped last week kind of wash up on the beaches, and their teams are out on the beaches addressing those issues, and we continue to see the environmental boats out on the site working there as well. So they're doing their best to try to mitigate what's going on with the escape of the material from the environmental barrier on the site. Again, one of those things that we're just having to live with here and kind of deal with as they occur. I hate to see it, but at this point, really don't see any way of stopping it, at least until the ship is completely cut up and removed from the sound. And we continue to try to look into the hull and try to spot that chain for you guys as it's being pulled up and ripped up through those decks on the Golden Ray. We haven't seen it yet, but hopefully we'll be there and be able to catch it and try to get some of that on camera for you when it happens. Still looking for it. Have not seen it yet on this Section 3 cut. Now, we had a little quick glimpse of the safety boat today, and when it kind of comes by, you can see the seas are a little bit of white capping out there, and you can kind of see how the safety boat's kind of just bouncing around a little bit. The swells were beginning to build, and we're expecting the winds to continue to come up. We're hoping that the weather doesn't last long, and we have some better weather move in before the cut is complete on Section 3. And some of the environmental boats out working the site, they continue to be out monitoring the impacts of oil and debris getting out at the site. And that's it for today. Hoping to see some cutting resume very soon. Hey, we're going to ask you, if you haven't done it yet, click on that subscribe link for us. We really would appreciate that. Hey, send us some comments. Most of all, I want you guys to stay safe out there.